Welcome back to Coach's Corner on OUGrizzlies.com. I'm joined by head basketball coach Greg Kampe. Coach, off to Fort Wayne, Indiana, the student road trip out to Fort Wayne. How exciting is that for the team to have the students go out there in a couple of buses?
Well, it's always a good game, and Fort Wayne is the one school in the conference that's close enough that we can get fans to, and we always do a great job. Our students, phenomenal. The bus trip is always great. I know it's 4 or 5 bus loads of kids. We always are very loud, and since we've been doing that, we've been winning. And I think that has a lot. The road's tough, and when you have 400 or 500 people there that are louder than the people that they have in their place, it's almost like a home game for us. So it's been successful, and we need it to be successful tomorrow.
A different perspective this week, coming off a victory, must be nice with some confidence for the players.
What are you saying? Well, you've been listening to call-in shows or what? Yeah, you lose 6 in a row. I mean, it's nice to get that off your back and get going forward, but it's it's January 10th or 15th. We've got to get better. We have a young team that can get better. We've changed some things this week. We've made a major adjustment defensively. We're looking at maybe playing the bigs together more. I started it in the Oral Roberts game for the first couple minutes, and it went okay. I did it a little bit longer. In each game, we've gone a little bit longer with the 2 bigs in, and eventually we might get to see where that's a lineup. And I think that down the road, I hope that's a real good lineup, because if you're 7-1, 6-10, you can do a lot of good things at our level in our league. So those 2 freshmen are getting better, and Petros came back and had a real good game against IPFW. So let's keep getting better at this and see what we can do.
Oh, I say that jokingly. Despite the
Sure.
4 league losses, you've still won 52 of 59 league games, which is pretty impressive.
You're backtracking now, but that's okay. That's all right. We lost 6 in a row. We lose 4 straight league games, which it doesn't happen often, but it did, and we have to accept it and get better.
Well, you don't win league tournaments in January, like you said, Coach. So I got to be happy with some of the things where you've been able to practice for a full week, because you haven't really been able to practice that much because you've been playing games.
Yeah, and with the advent of a 31-game season, and November and December get jammed up pretty good with games, and you really don't have that period of time, especially with the bracket buster thing and that game changing. It really hindered us in practice time. So it was great to have a week off. A week between games, 7-day period where we could get to work. We've had 2 or 3 really good spirited practices. We've actually practiced a lot longer. We went an hour and 45 minutes, and I thought we got better this week. I guess the stain will come out in the wash, or whatever they say about that on Saturday. We'll find out. But I liked our practices this week, and I liked the adjustments we were able to make. And we've been wanting to do it, and we finally had time to get it in.
What's your key matchup for Saturday?
Well, we got to stop Gaines. I mean, he's top 20 in the country in scoring, and he's a guy that when they play well, he plays well. And it's very similar to the IPFW game. We're going to put Valentine on him. We're going to give him no other responsibilities. And I thought Drew did a great job on the kid from IPFW. He held him the first half to 1 of 9 shooting, and those kind of players are going to get theirs. We just got to make them get theirs on more shots. A perfect example is Reggie had 31 Saturday, but he had 31 on 14 shots. Now, when you do that, you're going to win. When you get 31 on 30 shots or 31 on 25 shots, there's a good chance your team's not going to win. So if we can do that on the flip side to our opponents, if Gaines gets his 23 and he's got to do it on 20 shots, then I like our chances.
All right, Coach. Best of luck in Fort Wayne on Saturday.
Thanks. We really appreciate all the buses that are going and the fans, and what that Fort Wayne game's turned into it for us. It's been very helpful to our program.
All right.